Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the SNL Homestead. We got all kinds of things going on. I mean, looking at our neighbors across right here over in the pasture. All the pretty cows and the calves running. I don't know if y'all can see that. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Just to be able to see everything. That was our first hoop coop. I don't know if y'all know what a hoop coop is, but that's one of the first ones we. Oh, actually, that one was our first hoop coop. Then we went to the bigger one, and then we have those. Those are what we had all the chickens in at one point in time. Our meat birds first started in this little one. And then we got the bigger one for our laying hens, and then we have this other one for our meat birds that we have that we normally do at least twice a year. So we have these here. We have these here. And of course, there's still a couple of those meat birds in there that we didn't process back in the beginning of April because they were still too small, but they've gotten quite big now. They're not being stampeded by the other ones or whatever. So, and then of course, you know this guy, it's Chops. Hey, say hi, Chops. Hey there. Yeah. Anyways, we have our neighbors have a bunch of cows, which we get to enjoy, and they got the baby calves in there as well. They got the calves, if y'all can see them. Amazing. Anyways, he's gonna continue following me because he thinks I have a treat, and I don't. Look at that sunset, looking beautiful. We got all the chickens going on over here. Bunch of chickens. They're grazing right now. And then we got Farmer Scott over there looking at the garden. Looking at the garden. He's doing looking at the stuff. Uh-oh. I don't know what she got spooked for. That's got to eat this. We keep going. Farmer Scott is up there. Say hey, Scott. He's getting trimming some of the stuff, all the bad stuff. But here that might be growing. We still got our tomato plants doing really well. So you can see they're pretty strong. They may need to be watered. I think we need to water them again. We had a good storm come by, but they're what do you call
snacks for the girls.
Oh, gotcha. He did show me today. Look, we got our okra coming out. Bunch of fresh okra we'll be having soon. Y'all can see that growing up strong. The stalks are really strong as well. Good strong leaves. And then of course the vegetables, which is great. We got our tomatoes. We had to trim up some. We were having an issue with some. What was that worm called, Scott?
What is it, sweetheart?
The worm that we had in here?
Southern army worm.
The southern army worm. Anyways, those things were, he was trying to take over, or they were trying to take over, and yeah, they're, you can see our tomatoes in there. They're beautiful. I think we need to, what do you call it? Get in here and trim up some more so that they can breathe better. That's what we're hearing, so that they can get the airflow, because I don't want it to be where they don't have enough airflow and they can't grow. We have those.
Snack for the girl.
The tomato.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
We got our squash growing over here. No, these are zucchinis. Excuse me, I'm wrong. These are zucchinis over here.
Squash.
Is there squash? I thought those were zucchinis. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry, he's right. I'm wrong. Squash, like I said earlier. These are zucchinis. We got a big one out the other day. There's some growing here. You can see it right in there. We got one there. We got several things growing in here. You can see them. So they're growing beautifully.
Got some cucumbers.
Got the cucumbers that we got growing. Our cucumber plant is growing big. You see them growing here.
They're always playing hide and go seek with us.
Yeah, I know. Here's one right here. Hey guys,
I got another one right here.
see it right here? We got this one. You cutting them? You cutting them down, Scott?
Got it, yeah.
No, right here.
Another one.
Yeah.
Got it. 4 of them for the day.
Awesome. Kind of fun. I don't know if y'all have ever done this before. If you haven't planted, because here's the small one, you see it? You got a small one in there. But if you've never planted before and you're interested in doing this kind of stuff, it does take time. I'm not gonna say it doesn't take time, but it's oh so fun. We got our green beans growing. Got a lot of green beans up in there. I don't know if y'all can see them. They're going beautiful, y'all. God is good. God is good for sure. You take the time with them, and of course it looks like my chickens are coming in here because they're finding a comfortable place. Because you know we have chickens, and they free range, so they're free range chickens. So we like for them to be able to have. They take care of the bugs. They do a lot of things like that. So we do have some stuff with our rosemary. We cut it back. Excuse me, not rosemary. This is basil. Jeez, Lorraine. This is our basil. We do have to cut some of it back because it looks like it's getting too much on the bottom. But anyways, but man, this stuff smells so good. It smells really good when you have it in your hands. And I don't have gloves on. When I normally have gloves on, excuse my view there, y'all. You don't want to see my hands. We have that. Look, and our little bell pepper. We have little bell peppers. These are pepper plants. Oh, you can watch, and I know y'all love watching our animals. But here they are. They're enjoying the stuff. They love the leaves. They love the pigs do. They love to eat that. Our chickens watch. They love to see what's going on. It's actually in the evening time, so they're all starting to go inside the barn. That's where their area is. That's where their rest area is. So they get to go rest up in there. Have a big old huge barn to roost in overnight. We do normally lock them up at nighttime so that they're able to be kept safe and there's no predators getting to them. That's where they lay their eggs and do all the things in there. So we have a bunch of little tomato plants. I don't know if y'all ever have tried to grow in these bags. The first time we got these were last year with my dad, and my dad got them for us. And what do you call it? We had a really good success rate as far as our planting. So if you've never tried these, we got these from Amazon, right, Scott?
Correct.
Got these from Amazon. Well, he got some, and then we got more because we planted more. So anyways, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got peppers. We have more basil. And then this is watermelons. We haven't planted yet. We picked those up, but we need to put those in the ground, as y'all can tell. This is watermelon plants, but we plan on putting it in a whole different area. I don't know if he showed you these, but we do have some we have some right here, look, little watermelons. We're super excited about that. That was voluntary. A lot of these tomato plants that we have up are voluntary tomatoes. They were just kind of grew up from what we had from last year. And then of course, I don't know if y'all know this or not, you're not supposed to keep growing tomatoes in the same area. So next year we'll have to move them to a different planter or a different, and clean all that out, clean out the dirt and put some new stuff in. We do have our onions. I don't know if y'all can see those. We have onions. Those are our onions. These are my serrano peppers. Yay. They're growing beautifully. Serranos. More onions. And then tomatoes. This is our beautiful tomato plant here in the little metal bucket. But we got tomatoes growing up real good in these too. And these are pretty strong as well. So, but yes, this is what's going on today. And I don't know if you can see these water lines. Scott did this so that we can turn on our watering system, and it plants all in sections. He did an excellent job with that. He works hard on this. My wonderful husband. He does all of this. Look, he's waiting for more food. She has some on her back. I don't even think she knows it. But they love to have the leftovers. But if y'all remember, if you're growing tomatoes and they're small, remember you want to start taking them out from the bottom. You don't want them to be down here too close to the bottom, because it can catch disease. And then also because you want it to go up so that it gets stronger this way. You don't want them to start growing fruit down here. You want them to grow up and start growing fruit up from up here as they get stronger. So you want to remember that too. We got our tomato plants here, the marigolds, all the cute things to keep the bugs away. We have these tomatoes. We have some peppers, cayennes. This is our cayenne peppers. More tomatoes. And of course Scott loves his peppers, so that's why we have tons of pepper plants. But like I said, this is something he enjoys, the planting and growing. And of course I do come out here with him to do this as well. I just don't do well in the heat. So anywho, but yes, we enjoy it. We enjoy the evening time especially because it's really nice. We may have to lift this up because it's getting a little tomato heavy, so we'll probably have to lift this up so they can push it up so that it can breathe a little more and get more air through there. We can walk through there a little better because tomato plants are getting pretty big and thick. So anyways, just so you know, that's what we're doing. We have our pecan trees as well. We hope that those grow fruit this year. Get the pecans, the nuts out of there. You can get that. But that's what we're doing. We thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being who you are to us. Thank you for subscribing. And we thank God for the growth. We thank God for faith that we have in him, that it's going to grow. And we just thank you and honor him this evening for all of this, the blessings. God bless y'all, and we'll talk to you later. Love you guys.